Good morning, guys. Mike, aka Crypto Jules. All right, I took a little bit of a 2-week hiatus. Took a vacation, went to Florida with my family, and just kind of hung out, chilled. Stopped making YouTube videos and really posting a lot on Twitter. I was still fairly active in my Discord over the past 2 weeks, doing updates as much as I possibly could. But now I am back to reality, so I am going to start doing these videos here again. So let's start off just real quick. First, to highlight what ultimately I believe is going on within the Bitcoin chart from a higher time frame. This is the 2-day chart here, and what I believe we ultimately have is a 1 wave, a 2 wave, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, working on our 3 wave now, which could possibly take us up to $69,000 or so. And then from there, having a retrace for our 4 wave, and then our final 5th wave up. Right now, I'm targeting about $127,000. That 5th wave target will change based upon all sorts of different factors if this ends up playing out, where our 3 wave tops, where our 4 wave bottoms, et cetera, et cetera. But this is just a typical projection based on typical Fibonacci extension levels within the Elliott wave theory. So ultimately, this is what I believe is going to happen. I do not have this charted based on time. This is charted based on price. So these can obviously slide over, and until the price action either invalidates or validates one of these this scenario. Okay, so let's hop into the details of where I believe we are on the lower time frame here. So let's look at the hourly. So ultimately, what I believe we have working right now is a 1, 2, 3, a 4, and then this 5th wave up. And now we are possibly working on our A wave down, and then we'll have a B wave and then a C wave for our 2 before we end up reversing impulsively off of a low down somewhere in this range. And then head up into our 3 wave of our 3 wave of our 3 wave, which would be this structure here. And as I've talked about a lot in the past several videos that we've done, if this count is correct and we are indeed starting to be in the heart of our 3 wave, which would be the 3 of our 3 here, once we finish this correction, these corrections can be shallow, they can be quick, and then before you know it, we're in the middle of our 3 wave, leaving a lot of trader or investors on the sidelines. So just keep that in mind, that if this count is correct, we do not have to go as deep as I'm showing here, but this is just typical Fibonacci levels of where I like to see for 2 waves, which happens to be the 618 to 50% retracement level of this entire wave 2 structure up. So ultimately, this zone down here is where I anticipate this structure to hold, which on the Bitstamp chart is anywhere really from 26,178 to 28,106. That ultimately is my support zone for this 2 wave. And what I anticipate to happen here is diving into the micro just a little bit. I believe what we have is this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our 3 in, and then we'll have an A, B, C up for our 4. And 4 wave support is this zone right here, which is the 38.2 to 50% retracement level, which is 30,411 to about 30,650. That is what we're working on right now, in my opinion, which is this possible C of 4. Now, 4 waves can turn into all sorts of different structures. They are long and frustrating, usually in comparison to your 2 waves. So I would anticipate this to probably develop some sort of a complex correction, probably fake some people out, maybe get an expanded flat or a triangle of some sort. But that is yet to be determined at this moment. We are possibly now finishing our B wave and working on our C wave, but ultimately 4-wave support here is 30,400 to 30,650. If we do get in that area, I would anticipate a rejection down for our final 5th wave down, which would put in our A wave, and then we would be looking for a B from there. But ultimately, I'm not going to get into that. I believe that we should look for rejection somewhere in this zone to finish off our 5th wave of this A wave structure. So that's what I believe we are now. If we do end up breaking above this 30,643, then we still could be in our 4 wave. The last video I did, we were still working on this 4-wave structure, and ultimately 4-wave support has not broken yet. But I do believe this was a ending diagonal here for our 5th wave. And we are now working on our 2-wave, our ABC 2-wave structure down, which ultimately breaks down like possibly like so, which would be this A, B, and then a C, which takes us down to about 28,106. See y'all later.